Hello, good evening. My name is Goldvision. Welcome to 7 Second Summer Camp. I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope everything's working out and that you're taking a lot of deep breaths. It's been really important for me to tell as many people as possible, as frequently as possible, to keep breathing because it's just really good to do. I don't need to get into it because you understand that you need to do it to survive, and it feels good, and it's something that if you don't pay attention to, you might not get as much air and oxygen and beautiful circulation opportunities as you'd prefer. Today I'm playing, we're doing Sunday Scaries like we do on Sundays. We're in outer space, just looking at the stars, just meditating a little bit. Finishing up some of this is a star, Izar. Finishing up some of the sound effects changes that we wanted to make around here. And exploring the possibilities and the wonderful things that are on the horizon. There's a lot of mystery involved in our present day, but there's also a lot of cool things that we know about. And I'm trying to secure a new, beautiful future based on those things. So, with all of that said, I think I have the wrong description in there, so I'll have to remedy that in a second. But before we get into it, we'll have to meditate on the fear portal to focus on what that means and where we're starting from, because I think that as much as we like to just transcend fear and being scared and all those things, they still exist and they're still part of our present reality. And that's why we do the Sunday Scaries, so that way we can move on from them. We can embrace the things that upset us and then grow from them. So I don't know if this is really going to be that scary of an experience, but I do feel a little bad about the last one, Dwarf Fortress, because I really wanted to do another scary game, and it didn't pan out. It was actually very peaceful and very joyful. My dwarves ended up just making beer and having a good time. I guess, I have a couple camp announcements, of course. Respect your rivals. This is from the camp director. Respect your rivals because, it doesn't say why, but obviously you should try to respect everybody, even though we have a lot of opponents and we have a lot of conflicts, and, a lot of friendly competition can become unfriendly, and there's a lot of reason to get upset and struggle with, the combativeness and competitiveness of other people, because if we take our competition seriously, obviously we're going to run into those kinds of problems. So I think it's still important to respect the people that we compete with, because that's how we grow, is through that competition. And we're still going to have to be on the other side. There's just going to be rivalries, there's going to be problems, but if we can respect the people who help challenge us and sharpen us, then we will grow better and more independently. Because once again, we're all on our own paths, and you can't really point to someone else and have them be responsible for your own growth internally. And I think that's something that we focus on a lot here. Accept and reflect on your wins. I think so often we get into what the joy of where we are and what we've achieved without moving on from that. And we need to really reflect on everything that we did, not just the idea that we achieved something, that we won, that we made it past something, that we grew, but all of the ups and downs throughout, because if we can connect those ideas to the win, then we can win further and deeper and more strongly next time. And finally, let go of your ego. That's a challenge. Most people probably won't be able to start doing that, but I could get into detail with a diagram, but this is about playing a video game. I really can't find the settings to change what I need to right now. and it's frustrating. So instead, I think we're just gonna play this game, or at least let it load up, and hopefully it'll be a good time. Otherwise it'll be a quick session. It's going. It's just going slowly. I actually didn't test it either, so hopefully it works. And hopefully the start menu goes away. Or we just get full screen. There we go. If you haven't figured it out, this whole thing is that you can't, if you talk, if you scream too loud, then the game resets. Oh, it's so hot that no matter what I'm doing, not making in a silent forest. In a silent forest, the trees. In a silent forest, the trees. It says whisper the following. In a silent. Oh. Okay. I didn't do. So I can kind of talk a little bit. I don't know if I feel like I'm ASMR. You know, I think it's dangerous. I don't know. Let's see how this works and see if it. The idea is that if you get startled, then the game resets. So go for it. 18 minutes. Watch your camera's battery. Search locations in the environment. Okay. Oh, we're still going to camp over here. We gotta put a pin on it, you know. Alright, well, it seems straightforward enough. Doesn't seem like a problem. I'll probably just get... I'm trying to meditate. Hopefully you can pause. I was really hoping to do that too, but if I just look at the camera and I close my eyes, and that's what I'm doing. I'm not scared. I'm just participating at that level. And if this is frustrating or not interesting or too dangerous or too stressful, I probably won't make it a video on demand, but hopefully it won't be. I mean, this is just rewinding, of all things. It's very photorealistic. I screamed. Fell down. I didn't try to pause it. I just wanted to see if I could talk at all. This is kind of like don't talk. Which I don't know. I don't know if that's fair. Is there a pause button? Try one more. There is. All right, so you can pause and then comment on it. Oh, that's good. Okay. No, I think it's okay. I think the calibration works. I think we see it. When the screen's turning red, it's what we want to do.
Emergency signal received. We are identifying your coordinates and dispatching support over.
I feel like this is just that game Firewatch. We're just a little amped up in the graphics. pretty nice. I think I'm actually gonna, I mean, it says just survive for 18 minutes, so I think I'm gonna meditate for a second. Just out here. It's one of my favorite things to do, as you might know, as the meditation counselor here at 7 Second Summer Camp. Just, I feel like I'm out there. I feel like experiencing the wind, the raininess. Does sound like some jostling and stuff. But it's okay. Another big point about this choice is that I think it's important to try to meditate, try to find peace in dangerous and difficult situations, because it helps strengthen at least my meditative experiences of the world. Sounds like there's some dissonance around here. I wanted to get something off this table, but it doesn't look like there's any beverages or anything. Does look like there's some beverages here. No, I did not. That didn't happen. Just fell down. I'm trying to figure out the what's making this photorealistic. I can't tell if it's all these like filters and stuff that the curvature of like everything just laying on top. Cause I like it. In fact, I'm gonna take another break right here. It's very peaceful, and it's nice to be back in time a little bit. And if you're just joining, I think the game might be mislabeled, but we're playing Don't Scream, and as you see, the screen lights up red when I'm talking, and stays blue when I'm not, and it doesn't do that when I'm playing, but it just kills you if you talk. So I have to pause to do that. You don't want shopping carts thrown all over the place. Sorry, there appears to be some visual traumas within. If as a triggering situation. I mean, should I play the tape? Is it gonna disqualify me for being too loud in their microphone? This is useless. I'm gonna go find out what this what the sloshing sound is. It's probably a battery, or maybe it's a portal to a beautiful, serene balcony somewhere. Empanadas and champagne. No, well, as far as I can tell, it's not. I mean, not good empanadas. Also, I don't know what merit there is to exploring scary, evil places right now, because it seems like I'm just trying to survive. I thought going to the scariest place I could see would be a good idea in a horror game, but so far it just seems like now I have to go back through all the gross stuff. I guess kind of like a haunted house, maybe? Do you like how much I'm leaning to as I walk through it? Looks like they're out of Gola. I don't know. I don't know if I would constitute whatever just happened as my fault, but there was like a update or something too, but no. I don't know. That's pretty scary, this tree. Now I'm seeing this, and now you can't, I don't think, this arrow in the top left of the screen, it's just pointing. That's a bummer. I better get in there, right? I'll save that battery for when I come back up in time. Just bump my microphone. Maybe that's what's been happening. I don't think so though. It doesn't. I don't really. I don't know. I'm also now just seeing the health bar up at the top right for running. The UI is all there, it's just not, I wasn't briefed on it. I guess I'll go in here for no reason. I can't go in there. I feel like this stuff didn't just get put here, you know? Like, am I like the Firewatch guy and I'm supposed to be looking out for stuff and I've been missing all these terrible surroundings? Sorry, I see that arrow again. It's pointing into this place, so I gotta find out why. This could be a friend. I don't want to make assumptions. There's a live, pretty hot heartbeat. That's not my actual heartbeat. That's something that's happening here. I really want to get past this guy so I can get the battery pack. Because I'm running out. I was hunted. I didn't know if there was somebody, you know, I didn't want to make assumptions. All bones and all. Okay. That's not fair. Doesn't look like I can go in the survival bunker. This is what I'm talking about. We got a campsite up ahead. I don't know why they're blown in the face. Like, somebody's just sleeping out here. It seems fine. Do like I don't care, and I'll just just want to know what's in there. Could have done untold damage to my skin cells, but if you're just joining, my name is Goldvision. I'm the official gaming counselor here at 7 Second Summer Camp. We're playing Don't Scream, an Unreal Engine 5 horror experience. I can't talk while this screen isn't up, so I have to be quiet, and it's not conducive to my normal my normal process. But as you know, I try to find peaceful experiences in combative and dangerous games, and so I'm trying to do that now. I haven't found too many places that are really calling out for meditative experiences. There's a lot of gore floating around, and as much as I'd like to think that I have a high amount of mental stability, I still think it would be inappropriate to try to meditate in a place that's, you know, there's like a recent amount of blood present. So we're just exploring and trying to understand what the merits of a world where you can't talk are. I gotta get this guy out. I guess I'll go in here. It'd be tough to meditate in there. You don't want bones and blood pouring on. Like, I would like to find peace and sanctity, but it seems difficult. It would be distracting. And potentially disrespectful. I can't really tell what kind of crazy town this is. It's mostly bones. It's like a town built with bones. Excuse me. I'll look for a battery for my camera, because that's kind of also how this world works. It's bones and bones and batteries. That jump scare took so long to load, and now it's slowed down the game. That's a cool. It sounds like there's like a knocking sound that's behind me, but I can't see anything. So I think it's just mixed that way. This seems like it'd be a good place to meditate. Little Gothic architecture. You see this bench? There's something lovely about how aggressive the design is on there. And bats are just, they're natural creatures. They exist in nature. I think this is a good place to meditate, so I'm going to do that. I'm just going to close my eyes and appreciate the opportunity to exist, and the joy of making it through 1 second at a time. I can't get on the bench, so I have to crouch. Oh, I guess I won't even try to play. Try press 1 button. Sorry, key. It's a keyboard. It's not a button. I can honestly hear that more than the radio guy. Oh no, that's what it is, I think. I think it's my space bar. Or yeah, maybe it's the keyboard in general, just the keys on it. All those jokes about keys, and that's actually what killed me. All right, okay. No, I don't know. I picked up my controller. I didn't scream. I didn't, but I heard a lot of screams. So it's let's just do one more little quiet appreciation of existence. Oh no, that was my fault. That one wasn't my fault. Let's do one more appreciation of existence. I think that's it. I can't get past this thing. I didn't change anything. We were playing the whole time. It just seems like it's kind of doesn't want me to do it. I can't. I don't even know how to get back out of the menu and stuff. Alright, well. It was kind of fun. It was kind of fun. I guess I screamed. I guess I screamed in general. it's gonna happen. We're gonna experience dissonance. We're gonna experience pain. But we're gonna experience joy as well. And I really did like that adventure. I got goosebumps, I'll admit it. I didn't encounter anything that was too tremendous, and I hope that Sunday Scaries aren't too scary. I do think that made up for what we did last week of looking for a dangerous situation and finding the exact opposite. So and it's good to remind ourselves that there are dangers out there, even if all you have to do is avoid them. You gotta prioritize your needs, obviously, but also respecting the reality that we live in. I think that a lot of people are experiencing repercussions from optimism, I think, is something we're suffering through. And I don't think that that's too tremendous or too terrible, but a little reminder that there's still people who desire to create the dissonance and to have us walk through it and have us experience the pain of having to start over an 18-minute game from at least a different vantage point. It seemed like a pretty well executed version of what it was trying to do, and I really could have probably turned down the microphone a lot to have a have a more realistic experience. But I did get my fill as well. I have played games that have had violent worlds and dangerous things and blood and gore, and have glitched out on levels that I just had to keep playing over and over again, and realized that it was broken. It wasn't an actual intention of the game, but I spent more time than necessary witnessing something that I think that overall isn't that healthy to see repetitively. I did really like being able to bounce around to different locations. I didn't find anywhere that was really calling to me as like a very wonderful meditative area, though. And maybe there's some, and if you do check out Don't Scream and you find one, let me know, especially if it like opens up after the last 8 minutes. But I think that's it for tonight. I'm gonna have to update that. Don't worry, if you're watching this on demand, you won't understand why I commented about the description, and I continue use your imagination for what you think it might have said, but I think the thumbnail should be accurate, so everybody should the thumbnail did not it did properly reflect the kind of game that I played tonight. And thank you for joining, and thank you for being a part of it, and thank you to my Patreon producers who helped get me this far and help support me in ways that just make this a much more streamlined experience for everybody. You can check me out on Patreon. You can check out the book in the description, and here is 7 Second Summer Camp. There's been a few updates that haven't been put into the current version of the game, but they're coming up soon, and I'm excited to share this meditative environment, which is kind of the opposite, really. It's only places to meditate. So if you're looking for that experience, that's where it currently is, and that's also in the description. And these slight updates will make it a little more fun, but ultimately it was a goal to make a meditative world where players could jump around to different meditative areas and just enjoy their time and zone out, listen to peaceful music, and focus on their thoughts and allow them to grow, and whatever words come up in their meditative experience. Anyway, that's all I have for tonight. I hope you enjoyed Sunday Scaries. I hope it wasn't too scary, but I think some people sign up for that, so if you did, you're welcome, and thank you for joining. I hope you have a wonderful night, and as always, I ask you go on to your dreams.